Okay, thank you very much. All right. Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
It's running now? Yeah. Hi, everybody. This is the Godfather Soul James Brown. I tell you, this business is on. My man is on. Check him out. This is the Godfather Soul James Brown saying stay with it and hit it. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. We are here, and in my other ear, I'm hearing the radio station on delay, and I haven't figured out. This is crazy. I hit the mic button to turn the mic, but it's not happening.
I'm having
So-
similar issues with my software as well. But it's on the mixing side. So yeah, I'm having a hard time with the whole monitoring. And so like there's a bit of a delay when I go to try to sing or to go to try to play something. Anyway, how you doing
Well,
tonight, Johnny?
Pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off the air, off the radio station, and then I'm going to contact the support at Spatial and go from there. Okay. No, I don't want to. Okay. I'm trying to get out of my Station Playlist studio. No, I want to exit. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Innervision FM. And with the radio station that Johnny's talking about is KINV
V as in regular.
KINV-DB.
Yeah, dash
that stands
DB.
for, okay, and that stands
Yeah.
for, what is digital broadcasting?
Yeah, digital broadcasting, yes. And we've had a few listeners coming by, and I guess what I'm doing is I'm sharing it, and then I did a post this morning, and I guess you just have to keep doing that until you get the listeners that you want, because if they don't know it's on and they don't know that it's a choice, then how can they go and find you?
Yeah, and an interesting thing about the algorithms is you can go ahead and post your post. Then in order to manually boost it, you can then repost it, but not as a share. You like just posted a few minutes later, something like that, and it will kick it. But what Facebook wants for you to do is to go ahead and give them a little bit of love, and they'll go ahead and they'll boost your post up to, however, it's a payment schedule. So you give them $50 and they'll hook you up with, a boost of a certain amount.
Yeah, I only give them I only give them $30 this week, and I'm boosting something else, and I forgot what it was. But I try to do for a contest in the morning the $50 when you hear the be a guest DJ. And,
so when you hear the phrase "be a guest DJ" from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mondays through Thursdays.
Yeah. Well, Monday through Friday. I just extended it.
Monday through Friday.
Yep.
So we'll do 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for this particular on KINV KINV-DB.
Yeah. And we already got an email from a gentleman who wants to be a guest DJ, but
That's awesome.
He wants to do vinyl records, and so
Oh, wow.
so I think there's a way to do it. But I asked the guys that sold me the product station playlist,
Uh-huh.
and they will. And Peter, if I'm looking over here at the screen, it's not because I'm seeing anything on the screen. It's just out of habit. We changed the camera because the camera had the background light and it was washing everything out. And I have my official Innervision shirt on. Let me see if I can get up here. Nope, Innervision shirt right there. You can see a little bit of it. Okay, let me get my earplug back in my ear. Okay, so I got my official Innervision t-shirt on. It's red with the white outline of a TV box with eyes and nose and mouth with dreadlocks. And he has a stick body, and he has a guitar in his hand, playing guitar. And then underneath it says Innervision Records.
Nice.
So when D'Angelo gets back, he has a t-shirt shop, and he's going to make me another one for Innervision FM, and we'll do that. So
that's pretty cool.
So that's pretty much what's going on. So what else I was gonna say? I want to mention and so you won't be able to do the song at all tonight, Alan?
Well, I can do one of two things. I wish there was a way that I could just go ahead and play the tracks that I've got, but I ripped them from YouTube directly. And from what I can tell with the terms and conditions, they'll be a little bit unhappy if I were to go onto, say, your YouTube channel with this content that was taken from YouTube and put through a digital mixer. I'm trying to figure out a way to, there's got to be a way to just do it. I wish I could just get a copy of the piano and the vocal.
Because that's the one-on-one rule in music recording for artists is make one that doesn't have your vocals, just in case if someone wants to use it for a movie or use it for a commercial. You have the vocal tracks free. Or if you want to do a live and you want to take out your live vocals and just do the vocals yourself, which I saw this weekend, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. It's not in the show plan, but I'm going to tell you about the show I saw on Zoom. But yeah, so might she have just where she can go? Well, unless she knows how to mix down in studio, unless she has a studio and that she can just go in and get a copy.
Well, I even told her the more retro the recording is, even if she were to just send me something on her iPhone, an audio of her banging that out and singing it, that'd be fine. Because otherwise, I'll just go ahead and do it myself. It won't be as pretty, like I said on the message that I sent you. But hey, it'll be out there, and God gets all the glory, and He gets all the first fruits out of this anyway. Because Johnnie, none of this would be possible without God. None of it. I mean, I'm sitting here a month ago wondering what I'm going to be doing, and now I'm sitting here filled with an apartment full of ways that I can help, like hundreds and thousands of blind people or sighted people or just people in general. I mean, Johnnie, this is just going to be awesome, and it's going to be huge because music is the one thing that nobody can take away from us, and it's the one thing that unifies everybody. Super important, super awesome.
This Saturday, there was this lady named Lori Dammer, and she wanted me to vote for her. And I forgot what her disability is, but anyway, she plays guitar. She's been playing music for like 50 years. There was a contest to win $10,000, right? Which could have bought some stuff. And they had, so it was like a Denver's Got Talent, but it was really nice. They really stepped up, and they recorded interviews with the people before the so they can show it like Denver's Got Talent. Well, no, like America's, not America's Got Talent. Yeah, like America's. Was it like America, or is it more like that other show with Simon Cowell, where they show like the artist talks a little bit about working with the coach and whatever, and then they go on and whatever. But it was really nice, nicely done. The audio was perfect, and this is how well I know my music, and you probably know your music as well. When they got to the 4 finalists, I picked them all except for one, and I should have known it because it was one of those visual acts where the guy was juggling.
Oh, right.
So I mean, it's not. I mean, if I would have been able to, call up Ira and say, tell me what this guy is doing, I probably would have put his name in there. But the only ones I could, and I sort of felt that with the competition, she might not get into the top 4, but I thought that because the other nonprofit I belong to has so many people that download their newsletter, I said, if they put it in the newspaper, I said, if just half of those people, because I think it was like 7,500 people voted, and this on the email list of this nonprofit I work with, they have about probably 3,000 or more. And I said, man, I was like, oh, how come the people didn't jump in it? But the one that won was this 15-year-old girl who's been writing her songs since she was, I think she was 7 years old. And she plays and she writes songs mostly for other people, but has a fantastic delivery. Okay. And then this other guy that was in the top, he's a black guy, and he did this song called White Horse, Why Won't You Let Me Get On, or something. I don't know. But he writes his song too, and he's full of energy. But I know the judges said, well, he's already there, older guy, whatever. He's not that older guy, but maybe in his 20s or whatever. Let's help out this young girl. And of course, he said he was there. I'm going to spend it on this equipment and this equipment. And she said, well, I'm going to probably, buy, put some down on a new car upgrade, and I'm going to spread it out among some nonprofits. So I'm looking for her, right? I said, let me put Innervision's name into the till, which I'll probably do that because I found her website on Facebook and all that good stuff. So I'm not going to tell it because I don't want. It's like there's not enough money to go around.
I understand. It's definitely a situation where, well, the economy is such that people have been more money centric than it's been.
I know.
But it's kind of cool.
Yeah. So no, I'll her name is Gabby Rose, and be looking out for this girl because she is fantastic. For 15 years, and they had another like a kid that he was like 14 years old, and these people out, they sound like adults, man. I said, are they putting too much? Are they putting hormones in the milk or something? The cow's milk, and then we drink it and we get like the big bass voice and all that.
That's right. That's right, man. I mean, sometimes you got your young kids with the big bass voices or the soprano voices or good altos that sound just like adults, have the full range and everything else. It's really awesome. And that's why music is so awesome, because it just unifies everybody.
Yeah, and they had this other kid who was 14-year-old guitar player kicking butt. I mean, I said, man,
that's awesome.
This young musicians. I mean, and just makes you feel like those warm fuzzies.
Well, there's nothing better than promoting music. Unless, of course, you count being behind the guitar, behind the mic, playing it or singing it.
Yeah,
there's nothing better.
I just invested. We had just a little bit of grant left over, so this, I think it's called Distro Kid. They had this offer to, get you more streams and stuff like that, and we'll see what happens.
How accessible to the blind community is that particular?
I'm sorry, not Distro Kid. It was called makers, but DistroKid, it's really user friendly. I mean, I'm getting around it quite a bit. I don't know if I paid a year. I think I did. I think I paid a year subscription, and I think it was only like 150. Now it could have been 200, but I did. I always like to do the code whenever I can. So I was in Moscow at the time, and I was working with Ira, and so we did the code, and so it could be a little bit more for a year. But they had this one thing in there where, like, when you're finalizing your album, they have this thing for $49. If you want your album always to be up there, never to be taken down, even if you can't pay. And I said, man, I wish they would have had that because my wife, she put up her talking book, and
wow,
she just could feel paying $49 a year. And if you're not making $49 a year, how do you justify paying $49 a year if you're not making any royalties? So now I'm kind of figuring, like, let's say I need to put her stuff back up there again, but I need to find the original CD cover. And we found another CD cover for her Russian version, but I want to put up the English version and then play it on of course KINV-DB, right? The Innervision FM station, and generate some royalties. And man, so I'm doing that. And this weekend, today was a crazy day. Let's see, how did I say? I was up, was it Sunday? I'm losing track of time. Oh, by the way, this is my 13th day of fasting.
Holy moly.
But I stopped water fasting on Friday the 10th, and then on Saturday I started just juicing with vegetables and fruit, and right. I definitely like that a lot better. And
I'd imagine so. You get a lot more energy from that.
Yes. The beets and the carrot juice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely. But okay, I gotta tell you, do not try this, because I was listening to a video, and she was using aloe vera, and I said, well, how strong can aloe vera be? So I cut off.
Oh, strong enough.
I cut off 3 slices. Boom, boom. I'm gonna get the full effect, but I forgot the pellet. I didn't get the gel, and she kept saying I used the gel, so I put it in with the bill, and that was. So, I mean, I got it down. I hold my nose and put it down. But the next time, aloe vera without the peel. Oh man, it was
something.
It overpowered the cucumber. I think it was like some lemon, the apple, the kale. Oh man,
yeah, it definitely has its own aftertaste that it takes a long time to get acquired taste of that stuff. And fasting just isn't something that you just pick up and decide to do. You're going to want to study. You're going to want to go into the medical aspect of it. You're going to want to check with your physician if that's what you want to do. Obviously, why they didn't have those things back in the day when the Lord would just call us to do a fast.
Yeah,
but
40 day, yeah. Well, I don't know if he ever called us to do a 40-day fast, but yeah. And it was like and now I noticed that the juices, I can't drink too much because my stomach has gotten smaller of the 10 days. So I just do 2 juices a day, because really, that's all I really
need.
And that's all. I'm not even hungry, or whatever. And it got to a point where I wasn't hungry on the water fast either. But I could definitely tell I was a lot more like a weaker.
Yeah, that is one thing that I never ever can get around, is the lack of strength that one has when they have fasted for a certain amount of time. Mm-hmm. You just have to kind of do things slower, and just got to kind of concentrate more, and just make sure that you're okay, and things. Vitamins are very important. They're vital.
Oh yeah. And I was trying to do my seven. Okay, I do 7 flights, and I was up to 4, and then I said, before I started juicing, I said, and then this is the beet and carrot juice. You're supposed to do that before, and that gives you, the extra oomph. But I wasn't,
Right.
and it's like, man, I thought I was gonna die. I said, I can't be that much out of shape. And so now it's a lot better, and I can, do the beets and carrots, and then do and so I usually do like 30 minutes. I was, before, but now, 4 and I was zonked, but I want to get back up to that 30-minute. So
That's awesome.
it was, so it's nice to challenge your body, your physical being. And I heard this guy, he was going around the United States doing 50, I think he was doing 50 push-ups in each state. And I forgot what the cause he was doing, raising money for. But the guy who plays Sulu in Star Trek,
George Takei.
Joy is the guy. He does 100 sit-ups, and he showed it. He did it on the Howard Stern show, and he did a straight 100. So he does 100 push-ups every day.
Push-ups or sit-ups?
Push-ups, and he's in his 80s.
That's a strong guy right there, keeping himself healthy even through the even through into his older years and things. I've got to really keep my hat off to folks like that, because it's hard to have that discipline sometimes. There's so much stuff going on, and you got to really, really buckle down and keep that discipline, keep the focus where it needs to be. First focused on God, for me anyway, and second focused on my day and what the day entails, and then third, small goals each hour, each minute of each hour of each day. And then if a small goal is not accomplished, why, no big deal. Just go ahead and just keep plugging. Don't bend yourself out of shape because you haven't accomplished the goal that you wanted to get done. Just keep plugging.
Yes, definitely. Okay. I need to mention to people that our release of our Innervision compilation 2021. I had to move it back to September the 10th, because I just remembered that it takes 3 weeks for them to get it into all the stores.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
yes, I'll be looking for that on September 10th ish.
Oh, hold on for a second. Sorry. Oh, okay, hold on for a second. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Mike, I'm sorry, Mike. It was Mike was
Mike was in the. Hey, Mike, how's it going, bro?
Mike, I am so sorry. I was looking at the board, and I didn't see you there, and and this thing is not as accessible as. Okay, there you are. Well, sorry, man. But anyway, I guess you can catch the replay, because sometimes I get into talking and I don't look like who's in the waiting room and stuff like that. But I appreciate you joining it. And just to recap, we just went over. Ali doesn't have all the music together yet because of these, and some things were crossing with YouTube and their legal stuff. So he's going to work on that.
I'm going to toss something out on Facebook just to see if they'll go ahead and ding me. I don't even care. What I don't want for it to do is go out on your YouTube channel or any of your commercial stuff and have it ding you. I've got to perform this. So, I'm going to get up on Facebook Live and I'm going to do that because I've got to do this. I have to do it. Right. It's like he's got to have the first fruits. God does. He has to have the first fruits. So I'm going to do this tonight. Yeah. And our Innervision compilation, I was just telling them, Mike, that I'm not going to release it until September 10th because they need 3 weeks to put it in the stores. And
If you want to put one of your songs on there as well, just let me know which one, and you can email it to us. So far, we have 7 artists that are on this Innervision compilation CD, and so we wanted to get 12 all together. So the deadline is the 16th because I need time to do that, and then also we're going to pick out like a different type of CD cover. Even though the CDs are so small, CD covers are so small, like, and it's not like the good old days when we had the album cover and you pull out the jacket and you had all these things, or even the CD covers, and it just kept getting smaller, and smaller. Where the young people don't even know what is a CD, what is a jacket, a album jacket, or art. So yeah, so it is what it is. So we're going to try to pick out something that's going to reflect this mixtape. And let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and I've been sending out emails. I don't know if you got that, but it has the listings of the names of the artists that are on this compilation CD.
On the compilation. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
That would be on a compilation CD. So that's in my I think I was saying that. What was that? Yeah, that's in the get your music in the top Billboard and stuff like that. So that's there, so you can see what artists we have. So, and also, if you can try this as we get up, somebody said that the info at Innervision FM was full. The mailbox is full, and if you could try emailing, and if it is, I need to get my web guy on it and figure out why is that mailbox full. Did somebody drop in a big WAV file or what? So I changed it to they can just contact us with the Innervision 2 email address, and then I'll get it, because we might be missing out on some people that wanted to enter into the contest, and the info at Innervision FM is full. So sorry about that, you guys. Oh, 629. We have filled up the I guess a half an hour slot, and so we will see you tomorrow with more fun and excitement here on Innervision FM. All right.
See you tomorrow, Johnny.
All right.